had retired as pastor of Faith Church in Sun City after 15 years. And then I went to Pittsburgh Seminary and taught one term each of 4 years. And then Larry Corbett called me that April or May, and he said Dwayne had retired, and could I fill in for him so he could go on vacation and study leave for June and July that year. And so for the last 9 years, I've been helping out. And from the day I walked into this building, into this room, it reminds me of one of the great cathedrals of the world. It's different. It's unique. You don't find it every place, on every village corner. You find it when you come to contemplate, to pray, to worship, to engage in a conversation with God, to get in touch with God. Now, this building and all the other buildings have been designed by Jim Roberts, the architect, whose parents were teachers on the reservation, and Jim grew up very much a part of the Southwest, its colors, its vistas, its valleys, its mesas, its mountains, and the coloring and everything about this place says that we are someplace different. We are in the Southwest, and we are here to engage in something very special. It's been referred to as the Canyon of Faith. It starts way outside on the steps when we come to worship. It comes all the way down through here, the center aisle. And at this table, it splits. And one canyon goes up that way and out, so that you can see creation, God's continuing act of creation. And on this side, we see the music where it is celebrated and sung, and God's word and message is proclaimed musically, as over here with the pulpit, it is proclaimed with the voice. And then just down below you see the baptismal font. That which incorporates us into the family of faith. That which says, once we are baptized, once we are a part of this family, from then until the day of our death, we are incorporated. We are a part of the family. And that has always been deeply impressed upon me, because in the second church I served, there was an elder who had 5 children. And I said, John, you're getting a little overexcited here. Don't you think you ought to slow down a bit? Because what happens if something happens to you with the children? Oh, he said, don't worry about it. The kids all know what to do. They're to go to church. And I said, what do you mean, they're to go to church? Well, they were baptized. The church said they would take care of them. And the church will take care of them. And from that moment on, nothing I learned in seminary was of any significance at all. From that moment on, baptism had a very different and far more meaningful attitude about it. And yet it's so real. From birth to death, we are a part of the family of faith.